Larry, Fort Worth Memories Museum and Groups. And YouTube at Fort Worth Memories. Let me see if I can locate us. There we go. It is 10:42 a.m. Still on the AM side. Good morning to everybody. Well, I've made contact with Sandy, and she is trying to get relocated to a rehab center. So we still need to keep our prayers up. But I think all the operations and stuff are finished with, so she's going to be in a rehab deal. And she's worried about the Silver Sisters. Now, she ran that, runs it. So, but everything will work out all right. She'll just have to kind of oversee the thing now. So it'll be a tough situation to start with, but she'll get it under control. Okay, I'm going to do our sponsors. Let's start with Blue Mountain Cafes. All of the Blue Mountain Cafes are sponsors on Fort Worth Memories. Boom Bond, capital B-O-M, capital B-O-N, is a remodeling company. Mark Perez, handyman, any of that stuff. Commercial, residential. Mark and his team do it. They do it all. American Senior Benefits of North Texas is Andrew Wallace and Chasen, C-H-A-S-E-N, Smith. They know all about all of the changes in Medicare and Medicaid. Dana Lang, Real Estate. Fort Worth Florists, they've sent flowers all over the world for us. Varghese Somerset is our legal sponsors. Now they will sue people or capital murder. They can do it all. Rex's Bar and Grill on University. It's in the old Macaroni Grill building. We just had our birthday party there 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's fabulous. You just need to go check it out. They've got everything. That place looks like it belongs in Vegas. Railhead Barbecue, Charlie Guerin's place. Charlie is our state rep. He's also on the board of directors at Larry's Kids, and he does a great job at all of that stuff. Termite King Pest Control. They've got all kinds of plans that can fit to your budget. You just need to, all of our sponsors, they're ready, willing, and able to do business with you. You got to make that first call, and then they're right there. Rains Plumbing, a family-owned plumbing business that has great reviews, does great work. They've just completed some work for several of our members. Rains Plumbing. Brandon Cross Electric. He does residential or commercial. He can do it all. Stroud Auto Supply, Danny Stroud. He's second generation. You don't find very many independent auto supply stores go up head to head with O'Reilly's, AutoZone, and all of them, but the Stroud Auto Supply does. Phelps Family Auto Care, Burleson area. They've got a big draw from Fort Worth also. Eric Walsh, real estate. He's a developer, and he's on the board of directors at Larry's Kids. Yeah. K-Ranch Roofing, Jorge Hernandez has been with us for a long time. If you think that you might have had roof damage from the storms or hail or high winds that we've experienced the last few months, call K-Ranch Roofing. They'll send somebody out, no charge, to inspect your roof. Jamie is in. Optimus Club of Fort Worth. They are an international organization. They do lots of great things for youth, both boys and girls. Fort Worth Lumber. They're down on Interstate 35 South. It's a huge complex down there. So if you need building materials, building plans, or you just want to go down there and talk some building needs over with people that really know what they're doing, they're there. Tri-State Dent. That is our paintless dent removal company. They do minor door dings. They do PDR, hail damage. And they come to you and they will work with you on your deductible. Stinger Sports Bar is in the old Mark Dean's Barbecue. That's off 199 right there at Stewart and Maine. Grateful for Your Trees is a company owned by Dickie Carr. That's Richard Carr's nephew. He does everything to do with trees there is. He cuts them down, trims them, grinds the stump down. They can build retaining walls, privacy fences, bobcat work, demolition, haul-off work. These guys do it all. Dickie Carr Sand and Gravel they are in the sand business. If you're in construction and you need 25 truckloads of sand, Pat and Richard Carr. Schwartz and Hanson are our architectural sponsors. They've been with us for a long, long time, and they're very active in the bike giveaway. State Farm Insurance, that's Jenny Stewart. It costs you nothing to find out if they can give you the same coverage or better for a cheaper price. A-Bird AC and Heating, that's Dub Peacock's company. If you think that your unit's not putting out like it used to be, or you just want to get it checked out, it costs you $95. Old South Pancake House, 2 locations. The one on University is 24/7, and it's next to Rex's Bar and Grill. The one in Burleson closes at 9 or 10 at night. Coburn's Catering. Steve Coburn is 3rd generation in the catering business. They've been in business since 1946. Winstead Paint and Body, Clay Winstead. They are located on White Settlement Road, 1 block west of Roberts Cutoff. All the Blue Mound Cafes are sponsors of Fort Worth Memories. Rockwood Go-Karts and Mini Golf are sponsors to Fort Worth Memories. And also at Rockwood Go-Kart, this Saturday coming up, all go-kart rides are $1. That's from the 1975 prices. So make plans to be there, get there early. It'll be all day. What else? Sandy, we're texting back and forth or messaging. She's trying to get into a rehab deal right now, so she's doing good, or she's doing better. She's on the healing process now. What else? Anybody got anything they want to dissect? Or it sprinkled again over here a minute ago. This rain has not left me alone all year. Where is my deal? Let me get to the... We need a tire store. We need a roadside service team. Flooring store. Flooring company. That was 3 hours ago. That's current. Maryland is in. Don't know where we're eating yet Saturday. We ate at Parton's Pizza. It was a slow Saturday lunch for us. We normally have quite a few more when we go to Parton's. But we had a good time. And we were wondering why Sandy wasn't there. Didn't have any idea that the accident had happened. Wow. Just have to, as we talked earlier, you got to be real careful as we get older. Look where you're walking, and you know, that was an accident, Sandy, and she broke her shoulder, arm, and hip. Bill Palmer was in an accident 2-3 weeks ago, broke his hip. Just got to take a little longer, watch your steps, pay attention to where you're walking. Sounds like I'm an old wet hen, but I tell you, I've fallen over here going up the steps to the bathroom 3 or 4 times. I don't do that anymore. I make sure I've got my hand on something, a rail that I can hold on to and watch my feet. So just pay attention to what's going on. We're not in any hurry. You'll get there just as quick. And if you have an accident, you can forget getting there just as quick. Anything else? Anybody out there got anything they want to discuss? It's getting almost lunchtime. I got to go and get my license, not my driver's license, but I'm going to do that. I'm doing it online. I can't believe, I thought I was going to have to go down and take that test, but I don't. I can do it. They sent me a deal. I can do it by mail or online. But the license for my car, the license plate. So I'm going to leave here early today so I can go sit at the sub courthouse in Lake Worth, where Manny Ramirez is. In fact, I might go see if he's in his office. What else? Anybody got anything? We don't have very many people. Everybody must be, this is Monday. Everybody's got stuff going and doing. I think I'll go over to Rogers Roundhouse. They got a real good salad over there that you can get to go. Yeah, this morning with that rain, 8:20 was a disaster. It was like there was wrecks everywhere. And the first responders they got their work in today. I had to detour around 2 of them. Anyway, okay, I will talk to y'all here in a minute, and I will see y'all before I leave. Have a good one.